no part in the show. He never referenced me. I just had to stand there. And then, ridiculously, he stuck the Barbie doll up his bum, and the whole audience was stunned into like, what the hell is this man doing? Including me, Ray. Yeah, and he goes, then someone, because they didn't know what to say, some bloke went, you're gay! Like that. And then I threw a pig's trotter. I went, shut up! I threw a pig's trotter. We used to nearly get into fights at everything.
That was the last of our problems, whether we were gay or not. Like, once you've got what odd conclusion to draw. That is what you've just done there is gay.
Yeah,
no,
it wasn't
I think
Ken who
fair.
went up there.
Well, yeah.
It was Barbie.
Barbie's a woman. It's not gay to stick her up your bum. And what I'm saying is, like, once you're doing stuff like that on stage, who cares what your sexuality is? What you should be shouting is, go to hospital, you lunatic.
Yeah.
But we've got 800 quid for that. We've got, let's go away to Norfolk Broads, where it'll be relaxing to get away from London and away from drugs and everything. We was like, but we had to...
We did take loads of drugs.
We took loads of drugs with us, as it turned out. Drugs are bad, drugs are bad.
Only weed.
And then, like, which is bad.
Which is bad.
And then, like, they're all bad. And then, like, what happened was, like, we had to book this Norfolk Broads boat thing, and, I rang it up first of all, goes, oh, hello, can we have a boat, please, for the Norfolk Broads, a barge? And the bloke goes, oh, who's it for? I goes...
They all have that voice.
Oh, who's it for? I goes, me and my mate. And he goes, no, we can't have that. What, your mate who's a bloke? And I goes, yeah, he's a bloke. He goes, no, we couldn't have that. And so I rang up Matt and go, because either they thought we were gay...
We couldn't work out if he thought it was because gay or just thought two blokes on a boat will mess it up.
Which was an unfair assumption to make, as it turned out. Right, and then so I goes to Matt, can you, I found, because we had to ring loads to find even one boat. I goes, Matt, I found one that's got a boat, but I've already told him it's bloke, so will you ring him and tell him that you're going away with your wife? So Matt
I phoned up again, and I said, oh, hello there, need to book a boat for me and my wife. He goes, yeah, you just phoned up, haven't you? But it was, because we've both got, I suppose...
Similar accents, if you are in Norfolk, maybe those voices might sound the same.
No, I haven't, not at all. And he goes, all right then, yeah. Okay, just you and your wife, is it? I said, yeah, it's just me and her, yeah,
but then you made a mistake, and I had to ring back again. You made a mistake, right? And you goes, I'll ring in a minute with the credit card number.
Yeah, because you were paying for it.
Yeah.
And so he goes, all right, then give us your details, and I went,
oh, I'll ring back in a minute.
I'll ring back in a minute.
Then he was
him up and said,
you ring again?
He thinks we're the same person anyway. You ring back and pay for it. So you've got a wife and you're celebrating something.
I goes, all right, mate, it's me again. He goes, okay, all right. What is it? I goes, can we book this boat, please? He goes, yeah, it's for you and your wife, is it? I goes, yeah, me and my wife. We'll be there in a minute. And then we set off. We got on the train to go there, and then we realised on the train that me and Matt couldn't pass for a man and his wife. So he goes, right, let's find someone on this train that can be our wife, and one of us will hide. I go, we went up there down the train trying to find someone to be our pretend wife, and we found this girl. It was quite nice, wasn't she?
Amazing. She's beautiful.
Quite attractive. Goes like, what? I goes to her, what you got to do is you got to come to this barge, just pretend to be my wife, while Matt, my real wife, waits round the corner in a pub. Right, she goes, all right, I'll do it. Then we got a taxi. Matt went off and waited in the
pub on my own. It's all weird.
Yeah. And then me and the girl went onto the barge, and there was this bloke, like Norfolk bloke in a boiler suit, going, all right, okay, right, this is you and your wife, is it? I was, yep, this is me and my wife. Oh, I love that woman! Hugging her close to me, she was realising she was in the hands of a maniac. we got onto the boat, and like, he was going, right, okay, this is how the boat works, right, you have to press this button and stuff like that. Because like, I was so amazed that I was getting away with this.
No, he was so proud of himself.
I was so pleased as punch.
This is going brilliantly.
What, I'm a master, I'm Lex Luthor, I'm a supervillain, this fool's got no idea what's going on. Because I was so busy thinking those thoughts, I weren't listening about how the boat works. I was just too busy going, oh my god, they're going to give us this boat. They're going to actually let us have this boat. We're idiots. And they're giving us a boat. So he was going, right, that's the flux capacitor, press that button there, use those levers to do that. And I was like, ha ha, you bumpkin fools. We're kings of the ocean. We shall sail the seven seas. Hey, yo ho ho, shiver me timbers. Right, so with the result that when he went, that boiler suit Norfolk bloke, we didn't know how the boat worked. Went back around the corner to get Matt, goes, oh yeah, that went well.
You didn't even, I just had to wander out of a pub and find a boat with two people on it.
Oh, did you? I didn't go back and get you. I thought
you might have texted me and went, we've got a boat, hurry up.
I've got the boat now. And then he went up, like, we went back and I was in the boat with that girl. Matt goes off to get some beer, and it was a really good atmosphere.
It was cool. It had a little kitchen on the boat.
Nice little boat, it was a barge.
So I went off to get supplies and booze. And then, we were all like happy. Oh yeah,
hey,
great. Yeah, we tricked him. Yeah, brilliant.
Crazy.
And then, by the time I come back,
he left me on the boat with the girl.
With this girl, like either ends of the boat. And then I came back and it was an awful atmosphere. And Russell going, "You will never be an actress." I don't know why you're even trying. He's already upset her.
I'm upset. He just popped off to get some beer. And I think the second he went, I probably went, "Shall we have sex now?" And she went, "No, not really. I don't feel like it." "You're supposed to be my wife. I want to be an actress." "You'll never be an actress."
So I came back into that. "Hey, yeah, well done. What's happened?"
This cold, Pinteresque, chilly atmosphere. Me and her looking out of opposite ends of the boat, all miserable.
Then I had to take her somewhere to put her in a taxi.
Yeah, we had to get rid of her.
It was all right in the end. We were quite grateful to her, and she was all right.
She was all right, but that story, there's more of that story. Have we got to go to the news or something? Is everything okay? Let's chat on more then. Right. Oh, we've got time for a track before the news. Should we put a track on before the news? Just come
on for another half an hour.
There is no news. No. Nothing's happened.
Nothing's happened, mate.
I've been looking out the window. I've seen all sorts of chaos going on out that window. The news will want to pick up the pace a little bit. Right. Okay, then. So what happened then? Oh, we just decided to leave at 6 in the morning, but we didn't know how the boat worked.
We didn't know how the boat worked, and the man said, and the man would be around in the morning to see two blokes, and the woman had gone.
So we had to,
They could stop us.
Yeah, exactly.
So we tried. I said, well, let's work out how the boat
Can't
works
be hard.
now.
It must be like a car.
And we're in like a boat yard with the guy who owns it, like
Boiler seat
sleeping
bloke.
at the other side of the sort of watery bit, harbour.
You're a nautical man, you're a seafaring chap. Oh, he was over the other side of the watery bits. That's how you understand the world, isn't it? Yeah.
And so we kept like starting up the engine, but he couldn't get it. I don't know what.
It's
was
hard
wrong
to
with
make
it.
that boat work.
It just wouldn't. But you need to put a bit of gas in or whatever it is, whatever it ran.
One of the instructions that bloke gave us was look after this boat, be really careful with it, and don't ever go over 4 knots per hour, something like that.
Oh yeah, and there's big stickers in the thing going only ever go at 4.
Yeah, only go
but
at
it
4.
went up to 12.
Yeah.
So guess where we were?
At 12, we never went at 4. Like, we just left. We managed to make the boat work. I think we phoned one of our mates, got that boat working, sailed off and stuff like that.
We had to know. What happened was we phoned someone up who knew about boats. He explained how it must work because he worked it out. We got it working, and then it was ridiculously early, more about 5. We were going, no, he's a boat person, he'll get up really early. let's just go
we
now.
know boat people are like.
So we went off in like the mist into the Norfolk Broads, but like far too fast. You had to go slow because you eroded the banks, and also it was out of control when it was going too fast.
Yeah, and we was always drunk on that boat. And here's a few incidents I remember. I remember that we kept over. There was like you meant there's etiquette, isn't there, on the Broads? And we kept overtaking everyone. So everyone's going, oh, I know, and wagging their fingers and shaking their fists at us.
It's really annoying because when you overtake someone, you're still really going quite slowly.
Yeah,
so you're not meant to overtake.
So there's like ages of eye contact as you overtake them. Sorry about this.
Look to one side. We bought a pirate flag and stupid hats, didn't we?
Yeah, we
were
looked
just
great.
idiots.
And then like there's this bit where we was cooking sausages and like drinking beer, and Matt just wandered off and let go of the steering wheel.
I was so.
And we crashed up onto the back. We'd overtaken all these people, and then we veered up. Because I was busy.
He was sat there reading, and I was going, check the sausages, take the sausages. No, they're all right, they're all right. So I left the stern.
Yeah, the hull, the port, the bridge.
The bit where the captain.
Yeah, and we'd overtaken all these people, and we veered up onto the bank, and all these people it was like the boat was on the land.
The boat was a different shape at the front from the.
And then like so all those people
fell off it.
All those people that we'd overtaken like sort of went past us one by one,
all crashed, looking at us, smoke coming out of our kitchen bit. And
we hid behind the boat, a little bit ashamed.
Yeah, we hid behind
the beach boat.
Okay, you had to push it back.
Let's listen to some raconteurs now, because this boat story's been going on for ages. It's like the sinking of the Titanic. There's some more things that happened. There was that woman that summons geese to attack us with a whistle. Do you remember that?
We went to sea in that boat.
And then we went to sea. We weren't meant to go to sea. We went to the ocean on the bloody thing. It was ridiculous. And then there's another bit where Matt was ill in bed, and I goes, come on, Matt, let's go and see some prostitutes. He's going, I'm ill. I go, stop making a fuss. Right, okay, let's listen to the raconteurs now. We're talking about holidays. We'll have Trevor's Sonic Enigma coming up. We've got Matt's Cultural Review. If you want to join in with our show, it's 64046 to text us, or russell.6music@bbc.co.uk. We're talking about Holidays Day on this 6 Music show that I, Russell Brand, present with Matt Morgan and Cocky Trevor Lockie. Pete, the bedroom man, he's what I can only describe as a friend of the show. He says, we went to Spain with some mates. At the first night fancy dress party attended by other European holidaymakers, my mate went as Hitler. That's the end. We Brits are a curious breed. We're not going to let go of that war just yet. This is from Daniel Meadows. I was on holidays in northern Queensland here in Australia once. Hey, hello, person in Australia. Cue Matt. I went to Australia because I loved this girl. Then we were on a boat. Then I was in the sea. Then I was friends with her brother. And then I come home again because she didn't love me properly and I was frightened. It got to the point where I was
making
bored.
light of my life. I was in love with a girl, moved to Australia.
Come back, because I can't do a relationship.
I did. It was
It
her
got to the
fault.
point where it was not her fault. That girl, that's the best decision that girl ever made. I was bored and just filling in the days, says Daniel Meadows, trying to find something to do. I saw some old people, so I followed them. What an odd thing to do when you see an old person.
Yeah.
So, Daniel, you followed them. They walked into some sort of bingo parlour, so I thought I'd best just go and keep an eye on them. I'd not played bingo before. I was 22 at the time, and suddenly I realised I was the only person in the room under 60. Miraculously, I ended up winning $50. As I went to collect my winnings, a snidey old man in the crowd muttered to his wife as he threw his bingo paper in a bin, "Shh, look at him. He's got his..." Oh, no, he's Australian. "Look at him. He's got his whole life to win stuff. Bloody hell." The whole mood of the place, because that's what they're like. The whole mood of the place changed after that win. It was after that win. It was scary, like the old people were rising up against an infiltrator.
Imagine that.
Would have been scary if they all started closing in on him, all with fingers, all withered hands, all tapering off and getting thinner, and then go, "He's not among us. Let's make him one of us." Like that, all old.
Yeah, like what's that?
Freaks. Like that film Freaks.
Yeah.
This is from Luke Gray. Me and my brother and my dad were racing on the beach. Just imagine the scene in Rocky 3 when Rocky and Apollo were racing. Good bit, that. Anyway, I was running, tripped and just landed head first into the sand. This resulted in my mouth being full of sand. Immediately after, I had to have my dinner. Imagine chicken and sand. It was horrible. Actually, eating sand would be a good challenge for Trevor. Oh yeah, I forgot. Used to have been mentally raped by this excuse for a man and have become mates. Toodle. Oh, that's from Luke. Toodle-oo. That's from our mate Luke. Toodle-oo, says Luke.
I just got a text message from Luke.
Why has Luke got your phone number, Trevor? You now use
out his phone number
and
his
address.
on
You're
there.
so
His
stupid.
text says, "Trevor, why did you put your address on there? Do you want to get anthrax-ridden mail?"
Blimey.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
Luke,
You'll
that's
have
an
to move.
actual threat.
Yeah.
Well done. But that's actually Trevor's special day. Eat some fudge, Trev, on your special day.
Fudge.
I feel sick.
Fudge. Eat some fudge, Trevor, look.
Do we need to wrap up that boat story?
All right, hold on, we can, because look, Liz from Southampton has sent us this. Every year my parents took my sister and I on a canal boat for a week. It was brilliant when we were little, but when we were teenagers we hated it. Every year they essentially forced two hormonal girls, who hated each other. Well, hormonal's nice to be hormonal.
Is it?
No, it's annoying.
I like it. Hormonal? What, you mean that you're annoyed by women when they're hormonal?
Yeah.
Hold on, but them hormones is what makes them have sex, so them hormones are our friends.
We're always hormonal.
You are, Trevor, you dirty little devil. That's why your house is full of eye-tie corpses. Every year, they force these two hormonal girls who hate each other with a passion under the best of circumstances to share a cabin smaller than a Filipino prison cell. That's racist. Filipino prison conditions are not that bad. Every year, without fail... My Filipino holidays, Trevor, were entirely legit, and I never served any time. What about that bloke we know, Cyril, who we bump into on the heath? He keeps going to the Philippines,
Getting
telling me that he's
jackled up in
having...
the Philippines.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. I think he might go there for
Yeah.
He uses the phrase jackled up to describe getting an erection, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It goes, I'm getting all jackled up. And then what about that time he goes, there's this bloke Cyril, he looks like Father Christmas as a tramp. Imagine Father Christmas really let himself go. He looks like that. Right? And he goes to me once, "Oh, it's terrible when I was in this institution. This fella, John Hayden, he tried to get me in my genitals with his locker key. I seem to think he tried to cut open my genitals with his locker key." He says genitals instead of genitals. Why do you think that is? And he keeps using the word genitals a lot, as if he's trying to make us notice
Bends
it.
stories round so he can mention the word genital.
But I think
does,
it's like
doesn't he?
you call yours your dinkle. I think it's a nice, friendly little sobriquet for the little fella, isn't it?
There's nothing friendly about his sobriquet, let me tell
Oh,
you.
he's lovely, isn't he?
Yeah, I love
when
him,
he
yeah,
said to you, "Are you painfully thin?"
Are you painfully thin? Yeah, he's ever so funny, that bloke. I like it how he goes, I seem to think that I might have been a younger man. And what do you mean you seem to think? If you don't know what your own thoughts are, that's mad. If you're once removed from your own thoughts, that's weird, isn't it? Like, I seem to think. Well, if I go, I seem to think that I was wearing a pink shirt that day, right? You should go, I think I was wearing a pink shirt. If you seem to think it, it's like you're watching your own thoughts go by.
Possibly, yeah, maybe it's a daydream, though. That's when you seem to think, isn't it?
Still, nonetheless, Trip, no, it's the same as
reporting
thinking.
events.
Is it?
Yeah.
Anyway, so them girls had to share a small cabin, and they didn't ever get on, and it was a wonder that no one drowned. And that's from this. Me and Matt's holiday. Other things that happened when we was on that canal boat. Yeah, we got off. We once dropped anchor in the middle of this lake and just drifted about.
We thought
How did you get to a lake?
Oh, it's a
Because it
big
opens
patch
up
of
into
water.
a big big lake, and then we said, let's drop the anchor and sunbathe, even though it was April and it was not that warm.
Do you have anchors on those things, then, do you?
Well,
They weren't long enough. We
like
were
a
just
weight
drifting
on a
around in the
chain.
water.
It's got no hook on it. We threw it over the side, went to sleep, and then woke up, and we were in a lake, and the anchor was probably about 2 foot long, so we just
drifting
drifted
about.
around, bumping into.
And there was another ridiculous bit where Matt was like a braggart, had a hat on, was sinking beers down his gullet, going, "This is different from driving a car. Look at these posts that we're going past."